Hello everyone, this is my impromptu speech. Like everyone else on the school time, I have my good and bad teachers, and one thing that I've noticed is that a good teacher is almost always a good public speaker. And I support this idea with two main reasons. The first one is that they normally present information in a way that is easy to understand. And the second reason I could think of is that the teacher knows how to promote good reasoning of the students. Talking about the first reason, well, they now present easy to understand information. That is really important to do because among many things, not everyone has the same capacity to learn. Some have more, some less. If it's easy, everyone can take good advantage of the information. Well, and to do that, well, the teachers need to speak in a way that it's easy to understand. That's true, but it's more than that. They need to prepare well their classes. They need to know what to say, what to explain, what is really important to be known by the student. For example, in my math classes, I had like one or two really good teachers. And these teachers, they started the classes first by giving a complete brief theoretical introduction, explaining where they explained well the mathematical expressions that we were going to use. Then they solved some solid exercises for us. Only after that we were on our own resolving the exercises. And with this order of the classes, I think the information was passed to us on an effective way. It was easy for us to learn that way. And it's even similar to what we are doing in this impromptu speech, where we are following this kind of script that makes everything makes easier for us, the speaker, and even for the audience, because the audience knows where we are and what we are talking, so it's easy for both of us. And besides this reason, I could think of more that makes a good teacher, a good public speaker. And one of these reasons is the second I said at the beginning, is that a good teacher knows how to promote good reasoning of the students. And well, it's true that there are times that we only need to know facts, we need to decorate something, but most of the time it's more than that. We need to understand well what we are learning and how to apply the knowledge we get. Sure, it's important to have good practice. For example, when we are on our math classes. But most of the time it's important to understand well the concepts by our own understanding, and the teacher can have a good influence on that. It can promote the reasoning of the students by doing simple things when he is teaching, like the usage of rhetorical questions. They make the student use his own reasoning. And another good example I could think of is the usage of illustrations, because they make the student relate to the information that needs to be learned. For example, in abstract concepts, sometimes at first sight we can't understand them, but with the appropriate illustration, it can become easy to understand. And so this is the second reason I could think of. But as we can see, a good teacher has a lot more that makes it similar to a good public speaker. But in conclusion, we can see that if a teacher has good ability to speak and reason, he has everything to become a really good public speaker. At least that is my opinion.